If there's any criticism of the HOLDFAST Moneymaker Dual Leather Harness, it's the fact that it is quite expensive at $230. Today we'll talk about this dual harness from Coiro because it's significantly cheaper at 80 bucks. Before I get started with comparing these two straps head to head, where I do get rather nitpicky, I just want to say I feel like the Coiro is an impressive value and would make for a good purchase. A major difference between these two straps is the stitching on the Coiro. The HOLDFAST has no stitching, it's just a single piece of leather. The Coiro has stitching on both ends of the strap, presumably holding a thinner strip of leather to additional cheaper materials. I assume this is where Coiro is able to really drive down the cost of the strap. But at the end of the day, you still have a similar look between the two straps, and I wouldn't expect one to draw more compliments than the other. You can tell when you pick these straps up that the HOLDFAST Moneymaker is heavier. This has less to do with the strap and more to do with the hardware. The O-ring and connector on the HOLDFAST are significantly larger. The HOLDFAST has a sizing buckle where the Coiro strap does not. The HOLDFAST has a larger piece of hardware connecting the camera strap to the main harness, although I don't feel like this difference impacts how the camera slides at all. The HOLDFAST has two D-rings on the shoulders for connecting a third camera strap or accessory. The Coiro only has one set on the front side of the shoulders. In general, across the entire strap, the hardware on the HOLDFAST feels more heavy duty. I'm not saying the Coiro strap doesn't feel built strong enough for the task of holding cameras. All of the hardware on the Coiro feels strong and sturdy. Where the hardware difference is most notable is the clasp that connects to your camera. The HOLDFAST requires intention to release. You have to pull on the small strap to release the connector, allowing you to remove your camera. The Coiro has a much smaller connector and it opens easier as well, as all you have to do is press down on it with your thumb. There is tension to this, and it's not like a little tiny bump is going to open and release your camera. However, it does feel more prone to an accident than the HOLDFAST connection. Both cameras offer a safety strap that you can connect to one of the top mounting points of your camera just in case it's accidentally released. I never used this on the HOLDFAST because I was so confident in its connector. Props to Coiro here. Their safety strap is matching leather, whereas the HOLDFAST is not. While the Coiro feels secure, at the same time I do feel like using the safety strap is a good idea. In the 2 months that I've used the Coiro, I've used it quite a bit, and I've never had a problem with any of the connectors releasing from my camera unless I intended to. Still, it's really hard to suggest that it's going to be as good as the HOLDFAST when I've had that HOLDFAST on my body for thousands of hours over the last 3 years. There's also a significant difference in how these two harnesses connect across your back. The HOLDFAST is connected with a single rivet. Each end of the Coiro is connected to a central patch using D-rings, similar to another premium leather camera strap brand, RL Handcrafts. I prefer the design of the Coiro as I find it more comfortable and balanced. Overall, I think the Coiro strap is a really good value. It gives you the same polished look that the HOLDFAST Moneymaker does at a far lower price. It's an added bonus that the Coiro strap is slightly more comfortable. The build quality on the Coiro is enough to support 2 cameras. If I had any concern for the longevity with the Coiro, it's the interior material, which is quite flaky. I'm really happy to see a more affordable option in the leather dual harness department because the HOLDFAST is just so damn expensive that it's almost treated as a status symbol in the photography community. So it's nice for there to be an option that gives users the same look without so much cost. If you're interested in either of these harnesses, I've got links to them in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this in-depth look. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and until next time, keep on shooting.